I am tempted to say a very good morning to all our Sports Today family members, but looks like January 5, Sunday 2025, could potentially be your worst sporting day when you have to look at cricket. Because at Sydney, things are not looking good for the Indian cricket team. And very soon, we might be live with our post-match discussion because Australia just need 23 runs more to win the Sydney Test and effect a double whammy. However, there was action at the start of the day itself when India were fielding. Because Prasidh Krishna was the star who took 3 wickets and gave India a slight flicker of hope. But that was extinguished by Usman Khwaja and Travis Head. Travis Head hurting India. When have we heard this before? His crucial knock today in the second innings in a very tricky chase has ensured that Australia might be closing in on an epic 10-year jinx that they are going to end. So at Sydney, bright sky, Jane McGrath day, it's not been a good day for India at this time. Because this particular individual, Scott Boland, picked up 6 wickets. And following up on his first innings performance, he truly is the man of the match if you have to look at it. A fantastic display from Scott Boland has ensured that Australia are almost nearing victory now with just about 19 runs to go. But Rassi Jali, but bal na gaya. Virat Kohli didn't have any kind of performances in this series, barring that one innings in Perth. But yet, he was captaining the side today. Spirited from Virat Kohli, but the Sydney crowd were giving it back to Virat Kohli. And Virat Kohli in this gesture, he took out his pockets and indicated that there was nothing of sandpaper in his pockets. Now remember, the Sandpapergate jibe has been used by the Indian cricket team against the Australian crowd for quite some time now. Yes, the crowd deserved this kind of a thing from Virat Kohli because we know the Sydney crowd is really the worst when you look at it. Sometimes the banter can become abusive, it can become racist, like it happened in 2021 when Mohammad Siraj complained and some people were ejected out of the stadium. So that is why the way how Virat Kohli gave it back to the crowd was really fitting indeed. I mean, if you have to counter fire with fire, if you have to poke them, don't do this. So that is why Virat may not have the runs, but at least he's signing off with a well-done riposte at the Australian crowd at this point in time. Remember, whenever we have criticized the Indian crowd, we have not kept the Australian crowd on a high pedestal. We at Sports Today have always done that. So that's why this was not good viewing when you look at it if you are an Australian. But yes, Virat does know how to give it back. Cape Town is meddling away into some sort of a nightmare for Pakistan because Ryan Rickelton scored a magnificent double century, and because of that, South Africa have managed 615 and Pakistan are already staring down the dumps. Not aided by an injury to Saeem Ayub. Now, Saeem Ayub is going to be injured for 4 to 6 weeks, and because of that, he is not going to play the Champions Trophy. A big body blow because he was one of the few players who was performing for Pakistan at this stage. We have a new BCCI treasurer and it is soon going to get rubber stamped officially because Devajit Saikia is all set to be nominated, is all set to be the new BCCI treasurer from Assam. He is going to ensure that he takes over the command of the BCCI at this point in time, replacing Jay Shah, who is now in the ICC. So, this January 5, 2025 has descended into a massive problem for Indian cricket. Now there will be questions asked because for the first time in 10 years, you have lost the Border-Gavaskar Trophy almost because you just need another 16 runs more. Losing this test match means bye-bye WTC final. India will now be officially eliminated from the WTC final when they lose Sydney. So that is why bye-bye BGT, bye-bye WTC. Long post-match discussion coming up shortly. Stay tuned to Sports Today, subscribe, and don't forget to tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. Bye-bye.